So yeah, I'm leaving Twitch and I'm moving to YouTube. That's the big news. Now I'm not a large channel, so maybe it's not big news. This decision probably doesn't matter too much in the long run because of that. But for those of you out there who do care about my content, this video is for you to give an explanation. Also, I'll try not to make this video too long and just kind of get straight to the point. So I could easily talk about, the features of YouTube streaming versus the features of Twitch streaming and how that helped influence my decision. But honestly, it doesn't really have to do with the streaming features of each platform. We kind of need to take a look at like the entirety of both platforms, and that'll kind of help explain the move. So, it's like beating a dead horse at this point, and sorry if that phrase is not politically correct anymore or whatever, but YouTube is infinitely better at discoverability than Twitch, and it's just been that way for a while. And that's kind of the basis of my decision. So when I take a look at kind of what I want to do with my content going forward, it just makes sense to me to invest my time into a platform that has the most growth opportunity, and that's YouTube. So I've been streaming on Twitch for almost a decade, believe it or not, and I'd like to think over that time frame, I've been decently consistent with streaming. Of course, there's a few hiccups here and there and things like that, but I think like overall for my whole streaming career on Twitch, I've been decently consistent, and I just feel like over that time frame, I really haven't grown that much. Now, I'm not talking just growing in terms of numbers and things like that. Of course, that is a factor, but just as in terms of me being a content creator. Now, obviously, some of that is my fault, obviously, but I also do feel like some of the blame does fall on Twitch because Twitch doesn't really have a system in place to help creators grow. Now, when I first started streaming long time ago, I kind of had this mindset that streaming was easier than creating YouTube content. I figured, oh, I just need to put the camera on, boot up a game, and click start streaming. And if I do that consistently, if I invest a lot of time into that, people are going to end up finding my channel. Well, no, that is not how Twitch works. That might be how Twitch worked when it first kind of came out or when it was Justin TV. But nowadays, that is not how Twitch works. You just can't throw a ton of time into streaming and expect to grow. There are outliers to that, of course, and exceptions and things like that. But generally speaking, you cannot do that anymore. Now, maybe it kind of took me too long to realize that. I know I've had some of you guys recommend moving away from Twitch for years. And, I did test the waters for some other platforms, but I just never felt like it was the right move until now. Really the best way to grow on Twitch these days is you either need to be like the best at something, you need to be like incredibly unique or funny, or you need to kind of do something huge for the first time so that it gets a lot of eyes on it. And, Twitch doesn't have this sort of TikTok style, like clip feed where you can find new creators easily and all that sort of stuff. People have been asking for that for years, but Twitch just continuously doesn't deliver on it. And it's something that other platforms like YouTube actually do deliver on with YouTube Shorts. Instead, Twitch likes to kind of invest its time into things that fill up their own wallets, such as these pay-to-win features where viewers can boost a streamer's stream by spending real money, which is not really helping anyone other than Twitch. So when it comes to YouTube, first and foremost, it is a massive search engine. People treat YouTube like they treat Google. When they need help with something, they search something on YouTube, they find a video for it, and there you go. That's how YouTube essentially works. Twitch does not work like that. People are kind of stuck in their ways on Twitch. Sure, you can find new streamers and, you can kind of scroll through the entire list of highest viewers to lowest viewers if you want to, but Twitch doesn't really act as a search engine. You're not going to be finding new streamers or new channels every day or anything like that, unless you really work hard at doing that, which it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be hard to find new content. And because YouTube is first and foremost a large search engine, if you can understand how the algorithm works and then identify opportunities from that, then you can grow on YouTube. Anyone can do that. I've even seen that on my small YouTube channel. I've identified opportunities and I've seen the results, and I've seen the views come in, the comments come in, the subscriber count grow, all that sort of stuff. And I've seen that on YouTube way more than I've seen that on Twitch. So it kind of makes sense for me to kind of move over to a platform where I can stream and also create videos that can be discovered. So if someone finds one of my YouTube videos while I'm live streaming on YouTube, they have a higher potential to pop into my live stream and say, hey, what's going on, or ask questions or whatever, than on Twitch, where it's just really live streams. People don't go there for video on demand content. So I actually did test out YouTube for about 2 weeks this year before I decided to make this move, because I wanted to see kind of what the feature set was, what kind of everything over on YouTube was feeling like. And I actually did have people pop into my stream saying that my stream was recommended to them when they watched another one of my videos. So that never happened really on Twitch. I cannot think of the last time that someone brand new to my Twitch stream popped in and said, hey, what's going on? But on YouTube, I tried it out for 2 weeks, and I probably had around 3 or 4 people pop into my stream and say, hey, I just saw one of your YouTube videos. Like, thanks so much, man. They might not stay the whole stream, but just the fact that they can pop into the stream and I can get that opportunity to get a new regular in the stream, grow my audience, all that sort of stuff is so valuable compared to what's going on Twitch, where it's just, you know, you can't really get people into your stream unless somehow, you know, you already have a high viewer count and you're already at the top of the list for any game you're playing. So if I invest more time into making YouTube videos and stream on YouTube, then both should end up growing simultaneously. Now, I made this tweet that's on the screen here earlier in the year, and it was comparing from August 2019, how many hours I streamed on Twitch versus how many YouTube videos I made in that same time frame, and the revenue that was associated with both of them. Now, you can see it's pretty on par for a lot less effort on YouTube. Now, I'm not saying I didn't put a lot of effort into those videos, but what I'm saying is that once you make those videos, you can just let the algorithm kind of do the work. You can tweak things here and there, but it's not like I'm going back to those videos that I posted on YouTube and having to do work on them in order to get more revenue and get a higher audience and all that sort of stuff. On Twitch, the more hours you're going to put in, the more chance you have of someone seeing your content. When you're not streaming on Twitch, no one is finding your content on Twitch. Now, I'm not saying that revenue is kind of the driving factor here. It's not. There's a ton of different factors. But to me, it's an indication of the amount of effort you can put in on a platform and the kind of reward that you would get back, the audience interaction, all that sort of stuff that you get back based on the time that you invested. And if we looked at like another factor, for example, like audience reach or something like that, YouTube clearly crushes Twitch in every category over there. So I'm not really worried about that. YouTube is definitely ahead of Twitch there. So at the end of the day, I'm moving over to YouTube, not because of their streaming features, not because of specific things, but it's just the platform as a whole has so much growth opportunity compared to Twitch. And like I said, it might have taken me a little too long to realize that. I've been making YouTube content for years, and I guess I just never really considered streaming seriously on YouTube. So this is not so much of a video where I'm talking about, okay, I'm going to be streaming on YouTube more. It's, I'm moving away from Twitch and I'm going to be investing in YouTube more as a whole. That means videos, that means shorts, that means streams. That's what this video means. Now, over the years, I've given Twitch the benefit of the doubt in a lot of different situations. Like I said, I've had viewers of mine mention that, Twitch isn't that great of a platform and maybe I should try something else. And I just never really did because I kept giving Twitch the benefit of the doubt. Oh, they're going to do this feature. It's going to be better. They did have some decent features over the years, but I feel like instead of Twitch caring about its creators, they're caring about their own wallets more lately. And I just don't think that it's the right move for me to stay on Twitch. So that's basically it. I'm excited to be here on YouTube. I think that there's a lot of opportunity here, and I hope all of you are excited as well. Streams will be the normal schedule, Tuesday and Thursday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern. You know, that'll be the normal schedule, but I'll be pumping out more YouTube content and shorts and videos and all that sort of stuff. And, you know, if you've been following me for years, I just want to let you know, I really do appreciate it. I really do. And, you know, if you're not a fan of YouTube, if you don't want to pop in any YouTube streams or anything like that, if you don't want to support me over on YouTube, that's okay. I really do think it's fine. I appreciate everything you've done leading up to this move if you're deciding not to come over to YouTube. And for those of you who are coming over to YouTube with me and want to support my content over there, I appreciate that so much as well, because that is a huge ask for someone that might be ingrained in an old platform but cares enough about my content to actually watch my content on another platform. I really do appreciate that. I hope you're excited for the future. In 2022, I will be going very hard in YouTube, and that sounds dirty, but I didn't mean it like that. But I hope that you guys are excited about it. And I apologize. I don't know how long this video is going to end up being, so maybe it's a bit longer than I wanted it to be. But hey, I just needed to get my thoughts out there. So I hope you're excited. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the streams, in the comments on the videos, all that sort of stuff. And I'm excited for the future. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.